Hi, I'm Nancy.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. And last night was the Ripple a Hope Award given by the Kennedy, what is it called?
Robert F. Kennedy Awards. It's his daughter,
right.
Carrie Kennedy.
It's a fake award show.
Yeah, is the ex-wife of
I
disgraced governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo.
I get it confused with the Kennedy Center Honors, which is an actual thing. So the Ripple of Hope was last night, and it was honoring Harry and Meghan.
And other people, but mostly that was the thing.
So and who was the MC?
The MC was Alec Baldwin. So
feels like they reached rock bottom with that one.
I mean, I don't believe for a second that Alec Baldwin did anything on purpose, and we're not going to get into that.
But the controversy.
But it just seems the controversy just kind of add to it. But
why would you get
it? Actually worked out great for Alec Baldwin because nobody mentioned him. He came out smelling like a rose. So
yeah, no one even talked about him. They actually got a little tidbit from a source saying that on the blue carpet, when they were asking him questions, they were only asking Harry and Meghan questions. So he got off.
This was like the greatest.
That
thing
was like
for him.
Christmas for him. He loved it.
Yeah. So
Alec Baldwin was there, and then you're gonna love this. So Gayle King was in attendance.
She was there dressed in green.
One of their biggest cheerleaders is Gayle King.
And Oprah.
Absolutely.
Yes. But Gayle King was in attendance.
Gayle King was there, and she actually, I sent you a quote. Did you get that quote that she said about...
Do you know it?
I think a reporter asked her, they flat out asked her, they said, do you think the royal family is racist? And Gayle King goes, absolutely not. And neither do they. Harry and Meghan. She was talking about the Sussexes.
The Sussexes.
So she's backpedaling.
But what we want to talk about is Meghan and Harry's entrance.
Yes.
Now,
out of the car?
Usually what happens in award shows is they have, it's very coordinated where each car knows when to leave the hotel, and it's usually like the Four Seasons or something. And they always know when to leave the hotel, and they have walkie-talkies and everything. It was raining last night, but that shouldn't deter the whoever had it. But we were actually watching the red carpet, and we could tell the moment Meghan and Harry had arrived. The blue carpet, I apologize, it was a blue carpet. And we could tell the moment that Meghan and Harry had arrived, because we could tell, because what they were doing was they were clearing the blue carpet of everybody else, all the other guests that had paid tons of money. You saw security coming in, and they were going like this, like the president had just got there.
Right, there were two bodyguards.
Like the Prince and Princess of Wales had just arrived or something. Right. You could just tell, like there was buzz, and the security was going. And then one reporter on the blue carpet press pool, he was a little punchy, and he yelled, "No lunging at him, guys! No lunging!"
Sarcastically,
very sarcastically, and it was really funny.
Lunging,
you could tell that
don't lunge at him,
and you could tell that he was already like the press is already done with these two. Yeah. Anyway, so it's raining. And
they get out of the car.
They don't get out of the car. This is what makes no sense. Harry gets out of the car with an umbrella. He opens up the car door for Meghan and helps her out. He's not even like part of the awards. He's more of her entourage. And then Meghan immediately dashes out towards the cameras. You could see that smile on her face to the point where she leaves Harry in the back.
Now, what I found funny was someone from the crowd yells out, "Why are you trying to destroy the royal family?" Or why are you trying to ruin... We have a video of it.
Harry, what do you think about destroying the royal family? Meghan, you destroyed the royal family!
The guy who yelled that out.
They were heckled.
Hilarious.
They were completely heckled. Another thing that I noticed, though, when they did arrive for the blue carpet was Harry pushed his umbrella in front of a photographer. You could tell he was just kind of like annoyed. And I don't think it was his personal security guard, but it was a security guard for the award show. She even said, "Dude, calm down. Stop, relax." She was like, calm down.
He didn't look like he wanted to be there at all.
He didn't look happy.
When he was on the blue carpet with Carrie and Meghan, he had this face of like, I don't want to be here. They didn't answer any questions, by the way. The people were asking,
they were asking
why are you
questions.
Harry, do you have a message for your family? Are you harming your family, Harry? Can you get you up here?
Harry, are you putting money before family? Are you putting money before family?
How many questions?
They went straight in.
And you know, and it just goes to show you though, the people that did ask them kind of questions about racism and trying to destroy his family, Prince William got asked a question like that the day after the Oprah interview.
Yeah.
Sir, have you spoken to your brother since the interview?
No, I haven't spoken yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
I thought that was so cool of him because, you know, you have to like stand up for what's right. And if Harry and Meghan are going to make these accusations, these insane accusations that have absolutely
No foundation.
no foundation, no proof, no evidence,
Nope.
nothing, you have to at least speak up and say something. But no, they didn't do anything. They recoiled and oh, also Meghan, we
Meghan's
noticed
dress.
Meghan had on a custom Louis Vuitton gown, which means anything custom.
Five-figure
I don't know for sure if it's
dress.
5 figures, but
Has to be.
it has to be at least 5
5
figures. And they showed up to New York in a private jet,
Yes,
and
of
then went
course.
home in a private jet.
Of
So the
course.
Eco Warriors showed up in a private jet, and Meghan was wearing a custom Louis Vuitton gown.
Did they skip the trip to the school in Harlem this time?
They did. They
Oh, they did,
skipped
okay.
the trip to the school in
Oh,
Harlem.
they didn't need that.
They did
that.
not.
They didn't need those
Well,
pictures this
those
time.
kids had had enough. You know,
I
they
would
got
imagine.
to be exposed to the bench.
Right. They were
Her
exploited
book.
enough.
Yeah,
They were exploited
Yeah,
enough.
no, they didn't go to Harlem this time.
So, oh, and we get to talk about this, the award altogether. The award was originally going to be given to them because they were combating structural and institutional racism within the royal
British-
family,
the
within the British royal family.
Now you can look that up. That was on Carrie Kennedy's website.
These are her words.
There's like
These are
paragraph,
her
a
words.
whole like long paragraph.
This
of
is why
they're
Meghan
getting
was
the award.
attending
We are
this
not.
award
We are
show.
not making this up.
This is why Meghan was attending the award show. Now, at the last minute, which I suspect had something to do with Harry, didn't you say something maybe had to do with Harry last night?
I think he wasn't gonna show up.
Yeah, that's what Nancy thinks.
I think he
The a-
chickened out.
The award for racism suddenly turned into just an award to Archwell Foundation,
Human rights.
human rights, and how much they're doing with their Archwell Foundation.
Yeah. And
So-
something to do with like gender equity.
And I remember before
giving women a chance to do films.
right, whatever, anything to get So basically,
women
this
don't do
was just another attempt. It was a PR stunt. We know that it was a PR stunt, and it was a ad for their Netflix show because they did talk about
Well, no, I
mental.
think it
they
was
talked about mental
health.
and they did talk about racism.
Yeah.
But the award
And oppression.
But the award was not given to them on any of that stuff. It was just here. This is for Archwell, and here now is a picture of your mom, Diana. So take that home, and it was just a fake
You know,
award.
and again,
we're
your
cl-
Diana card has expired, Harry. It is expired. dude.
I get really creeped out when they
Like,
when they do
really,
that. When
it
they
is
bring
so
up Diana,
creepy.
I just get creeped out by it. So.
God. This is actually a statement that they put out before the awards. I'm going to read it for you now. They say, "We are honored to receive the RFK Ripple of Hope Award this year and to partner with the Kennedy family in the creation of Archwell Foundation for Gender Equity in Student Film." So what they're saying is, hey guys, look over here. Look at this shiny little new thing that we're putting out. We're now going to pair with the Kennedy family. Now they say Kennedy family. That's a very broad term. First of all, the Kennedy
they're
family is
using the
huge.
Kennedy
They're
name.
using
Yeah.
Carrie Kennedy and Rory Kennedy's name. But when they say pairing with the Kennedy family, they shouldn't say that. That is they're trying what they're
They
trying
should
to do
say
is
they're
trying
pairing
to
with DUI defendant Carrie Kennedy. That's what they should be saying.
Yeah, or
That's what I would say.
they should be doing. They should be pairing with Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
That would be
That
good
would
for
make
her.
more sense
That would
at
be
this
good for
point,
her.
but I guess not. They go on to say, "Our hope with the award is to inspire a new generation of leadership in the arts where diverse, up and coming talent have a platform to have their voices heard and their stories told. You guys are 2 years late. We're already doing that. The gender equity, diverse voices. Aren't we doing that already?
Yes.
It's almost like, it's like with her podcast when she was bringing up things like, women having to work and be moms at the same time. It's like we're living in the 50s with these two. I don't know. Like maybe because I live in a very liberal state, a very liberal city, but we already have that happening, but maybe it's just me. I don't know.
They had a lot of cringy moments last night. A lot of cringy moments where they talk to each other and they joke around with each other, but you could tell the joke was planned and written by someone else from their team. It's just so uncomfortable because it's like, oh.
And she laughs. The way she laughs, she's been doing this since she married him. No, she like that. Like, and I only know that I do that when
fake laughing,
when it's a fake laugh. When
So
somebody says
a lot of
something that I
cringy
don't
moments,
think is
but
funny.
we just wanted to give you guys like a recap on the Ripple Hope Award last night.
Yeah, it was a huge. This was Carrie Kennedy saying she's proud of their work on racial justice and mental health.
You know what?
What have they done?
Carrie,
Can somebody out there who's watching this right now, please tell me what they've done?
Carrie Kennedy handing an award to Meghan Markle for racism is like Kendall Jenner handing that cop a Pepsi. The exact same thing.
She's right. She's right.
So that was it. We just wanted to get you up to speed on that Ripple Hope Award. Last night actually, Princess Catherine was looking pretty stellar in what was she wearing last night? What tiara was she wearing? She was wearing
I don't know the tiara. She was wearing the one that she wore the last time she wore it
can't remember the name.
At the China State Banquet, and she looked fantastic. I do like the tiara. That's the lover's knot tiara.
Yeah, that's
I
beautiful.
do like that on her because she can carry it, like because she's so
but she
regal.
looked amazing.
But she does look
last night.
amazing in that tiara too. So I hope I see
night.
her in more tiaras in the future that are a little smaller and
so I think
like
Twitter actually
her hair was down. Like
it's interesting
amazing.
because Princess of Wales was trending more than Meghan last night, and Meghan wasn't accepting some fake
I think the
award.
writing's on the wall. No, we have tomorrow night. We're obviously going to cover it.
Stay tuned. If you
Stay
don't
tuned.
have,
If you don't have Netflix or you don't want to watch it or you don't have the stomach to watch it,
we'll recap every moment, every painful moment.
We're gonna start watching it as soon as it starts streaming. Which I guess midnight or the minute it starts,
we'll be watching
we'll
it,
find
and then
out,
we'll do a podcast on it,
and then we'll cover it.
All right, guys,
so it's gonna be awful.
Thank you.
But
we will see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow, and like always, how we end each podcast. Elaine Boozler and Tales of Joy, her rescue animal site. If you adopt a dog in the New York City area, in any of the shelters, Manhattan, Brooklyn, any of them, and I'm going to put the website on there right now, she will cover the cost for a year of the vet, of food, all the things, and I mentioned it last time, but I'll even put up more information.
Clothes.
And Thor, the dog I featured last podcast, he got adopted. So it does make a difference. These dogs need out of there, and they will get euthanized. This is a kill shelter. So please take up Elaine Boozler and Tales of Joy, and please adopt a dog in the New York City area. And here is your featured dog, and we will see you next time. Bye.